So, hello and welcome tonight for a very special presentation from Rabbi Ben Zion Gagula. So we brought together the special because since the beginning of the year, we started with a new platform on torahclub.com, where basically a community where everybody can sign in for free and discuss Torah with like-minded people. And in the course of the Sanhedrin initiative, we started together to support, Rabbi Joseph Edery from the Golan. So in this area, Rabbi Ben Zion Gagula, so he is involved also in the Sanhedrin initiative. So this is how the connection came. And one of his, as I told before, so one of his main tasks or wishes is to teach the world the 7 commandments of Noah. And especially for those who are completely new to Torah and to Israel, and they never had any contact with the Bible, especially when you're out in the nations, we thought it's one of the best ways to get in touch, with the Torah and and Israel and the Jewish people. So, and we thought that the project. So, Rabbi Gagula wants to introduce us today. I think it's a very good start. We should support, and so this is why I invited today Rabbi Gagula from Haifa, and I would give him now the floor to introduce, his project. Ben Zion, you said you would like to talk about 15 minutes about the values we want actually, we all want to see going out into the world, and then introduce your product. So please, I give you the floor. And we are very happy and keen on listening to what you want to introduce to us today.
Thank you very much, Wolf. I am pleasure to be here. First, I want to say that today we see that people from all nations are ready for redemption. People are speaking about it. It is well known. And for the beginning, in the basics, that we believe in one that sent the prophet Moses to bring the Torah, the Bible, to all humans. So Hashem, God, decided to do it through the Jewish people, and the Jewish people are spreading the message of universal Bible to all humanity. Jewish people have their rules that they need to keep, but who is Ephes or Noahites or every human in the world needs to keep 7 laws that are named 7 laws of Noah. As we know, Noah, with the story on the ark, that there was a big flood and all humans died because they were sinning. And who stayed was Noah and his children, and they started humanity from the beginning. So God gave 7 laws. That these laws are the basics laws that can make humanity a good place to live in, to make people know one another, to accept one another, to be goodness and kindness. And after that came the 10 Commandments and the Testament. So we are talking today about the 7 laws of Noah. It means that it is related to all humanity. We know that if somebody has faith, he has to believe in this world, in life. When we have a crisis in life, the belief, the faith gives us strength. And also we know why we are here in this world, what is our mission, and where we are heading for. So why we are here in this world? Because we are humans, and we, by connecting to the rules of the Torah, the 7 laws of Noah, we exercise ourselves in the planet. And where we are heading for redemption. Redemption means, as we read in the Bible in Prophet Isaiah, to peace between all the humans, that people will act in goodness and kindness to each other, and we have the possibility to bring it. So how we bring it? That every one of us keep the 7 laws of Noah and also tell others to do it. After that, that people understand why they are here by learning the Bible and exercising the laws. We want to build communities of Ephes. It means communities of Noachites, the people that save the 7 laws of Noah. And when we have communities in all the planet, then we can make it more successful, that people will act as a community, and it will be easier for them to keep the 7 laws of Noah. They will not be strange to the society. And the system that we want to build is a system that starts from the internet. It means that, like we are now speaking on Zoom, it is in web. This is a way to start a connection, but the best connection is that people meet physically, and they see one another, and they feel one another, and they see if you are true, if your message is true. And by this goal, we can turn all humanity to Ephes, to 7 laws of Noah, savers of Noachites. It will make the world perfect to live in. People will not steal. There will not be idolatry. People will believe in one God, and etc. It means that there will be an order. Today, the order of the world goes by the order of the church, of the Pope, and this is the law that is basic today in all society. But we see in the scriptures that God said that we believe only in one God, and we will not worship an idol. It means image, and He is the creator of all humanity. So when we explain people this message and they accept it, we will see the people ready for redemption. So this is why it was important to me, before we speak about how we make the project, I wanted to explain what is the basic morality of this idea. I am Jewish, and my job is to spread the message of the Torah from Prophet Moses. And after I do it, I need the help of all humans, of Ephes, of course, of this group, to spread it to all nations in every language, that all the humans can get this message right, and we will be in touch together. It means that I'm dependent on you, and you are dependent on me. We have a partnership together. I have my part in this picture, and you have a part. And by our connection together, we can succeed in this goal. And I asked for 15 minutes, but I think that I basically said what I wanted to say. Of course, if Ulf, if you want to ask something or add something, please, and then I'll go to the project.
No, I think, does anybody has any questions? I mean, because of course we already talked quite several hours, Ben-Zion. So of course Ben-Zion is already talking about Ephes like we do, And I explained them already before, how the seven laws came about, and it's actually for everybody who's outside Israel, has no context to the Jewish people, never perhaps opened up the Bible, and so on and so on. I think it's one of the best entry gates, to know Hashem and so on. And of course, we coming for us people from the nations, of course, we are like totally supportive of this issue, because it gives a basic understanding on what the Torah is all about. And this is why we said, yes, this is absolutely, we agree, that in the last days, there will be a time when the people of Israel scattered in the nation and the Jewish people, they're coming back together again in the Gagula, and teach the world together. This is what I believe. So this is why I'm very excited about this project, as you know. And so does anybody has any questions concerning the morals or anything, or could Rabbi Gagula go directly on to present the actual project? Does anybody has on an issue? No? Okay, super.
No question, no.
Then go ahead, Ben Zion, and please, elaborate a bit on the project and what your ideas are, and so on and so on, and how we can be of assistance to you.
Thank you very much. After we understand our goal in life, we need to get to the hearts of the people. And today, people are using the internet, the media, and so on, to get data in life about any subject. This message of 7 laws of Noah is something that is connected to every human, because it is the basic rules that God wants from everyone, every individual. Therefore, our message is relevant to everybody. There is nobody in the planet that we cannot reach. There are groups concerning the Jewish people that are loving the Jewish people. There are groups that doesn't care, not against and not for. And there are groups that are anti-Semitic, that are against the Jewish people. By this project, we can get to every human. Every human, we can get to his heart and get this message to him, because God created all the humans, those who are against and those who are favor. It means that they are all children of God. And because of the people never met Jewish people, or doesn't know about the Jewish lifestyle, therefore there can be ideas that are against. But when we meet face to face, or starting from the internet, then we break the ice. People see us, hear us, and more important, hear the message of God. And then they understand that it is related to them, and from there the way is very easy. So this is why we start from the internet. It is a place to meet, to start a meeting. So the project talks about a website, an application that would be successful, like Facebook or WhatsApp and Google and so on. The reason that it would be so successful, it is because it is relevant to every humans. For example, there are billions of people that agree that WhatsApp is good, and they use it, and also Facebook. So in this project, in this product, the 7 laws of Noah is related to every human. So every human needs this information. After, of course, they understand they need it. This is our job here. So we want to create a website. In this website, we will make videos that explain the 7 laws of Noah. It is not only 7 laws and that's it. The 7 laws has have under it have hundreds of laws coming from these 7 laws. So we will explain all the laws, and we will translate it to every language that everybody that uses the internet can get in and learn about this issue 100%. It means that if somebody comes and he doesn't know anything, he comes out of the internet of this website and he knows how to be a Noahide, to be an Efi, and to start practicing 7 laws of Noah. And after that, building an Efi center in his state. When we say Efi, we mean the nation of Ephraim, that is that keep the 7 laws and even more. And when somebody comes to the internet and would learn about it, he will create community or join a community in his country. So in this website, as I said, there will be videos that will be translated to every language. I will speak in these videos, and we have a group in Israel in the city of Bnei Brak. It is a city near Tel Aviv that are specialists in building a website, a very high quality website. And in this website, we will have these videos, and also we will have digital books that people can buy and learn more to expand this issue. And also we will have a way in this website to communicate with us. When I say us, it is a team of 3. One is me answering questions. The second is Rabbi Yosef Edrei. And the third is Ulf, our dear Ulf, that we will answer questions to people that want to speak with somebody on live, not only see videos on internet, but want to expand more about this issue and want to speak with somebody that is alive. So this is the plan, and how we make it possible. First, we need a budget. I will tell you the numbers, but I want to explain before the numbers about what will be done. We have a budget that we need, that we can exercise these videos. So we want to have 2 ways to raise the money. First is donations by the fundraiser that you have, that your group, the Nation of Ephraim, has, that has already started to run donations for the project of the Sanhedrin initiative. So this is something that comes connected to the Sanhedrin initiative, because the Sanhedrin needs to bring the laws, and the nations, all nations, needs to keep them. So we have this combination of billions of Efis and the Sanhedrin giving the way of laws. So by this project, we have a budget that we need to build this website, and we wanted to do it in 1 year project, so that we can see after 1 year how we succeeded. So we have, as I said, the first way to raise this budget by the fundraiser, and the second way is to find investors. So we know the difference between investors and donations. Donations is somebody that gives something that is interested, and he has a heart on this, and he wants to help. And investors want to earn money. It means that they want to put money, and after that they want to win from this investment.
A return on investment. Return on investment. Yes.
Yes. Return on investment, and of course, winning from it. So what we calculated how much it would cost to make a website and to translate it to languages and to put sellings of video courses and also sellings of digital books and also way that you can compete with us. And it costs in shekels, it's cost 5 million shekels. It is I think $150,000. This is a budget for a website. All it will be inside and a group of 4 that want me as a presenter. The
Okay, is the internet connection also bad with you guys? Yes.
Nee.
Okay. So where is Benzion? Okay, he's out.
Oh, he's there, but only without camera, and the microphone is off.
Yeah, I think
maybe
then he's disconnected, and it might come in a second.
Yes, now he's in there.
Are you back, Benzion?
Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm me.
The connection comes bad when you talk about.
Yeah, the connection was for you were completely out. So the last thing we heard, I think, was okay. Need of a complete budget for the first year is 500,000 shekels, approximately 130,000 bucks. But this would include both the website building plus 4 guys basically who are making the videos, translating, putting up the videos, and so on and so on. Did I get this right?
Yes, it is 4 people that get salary. One is me as a presenter. We have somebody that will be in touch with a company that builds the website. Rabbi Yosef Edrei that will answer questions, and we will have somebody from the community of the nation of Ephraim that also will answer questions. So we have a team of 4 people. I wanted to be Uf, but who will agree to be in this group of 4 people that get salaries for 1 year, and also the company that gets money for the building of website and translation and videoing and so on and so on. And after 1 year, it would make a big success that it can return the investment if somebody invests, or to bring us a lot of people that will buy these products. Now, of course, that the second goal is after the people get to be Noahites by this website, that they will meet Jewish people, and they will meet the people of the nation of Ephraim, and they will be in touch with us personally. And as I said, to build an Ephraim community in their country. So this is the plan. Now I have plan B. If we will not find investors that will put this money, and if we will not raise enough money as we wanted in the fundraiser, then we will start from the Torah Club to presenting these videos and this project in the Torah Club. It means that it will be in the website as a category of 7 laws of Noah, and from there, we will try to interest people to invest in this, that you can make it a special application like Facebook, WhatsApp, and so on.
Yeah. Perhaps I could elaborate a bit on this, because we talked about this, also to my guys. I said, okay, we already, of course, have, the framework. Now, although we are using Kajabi, which is absolutely perfect for what we want to do, so it's not as Facebook. So you currently we are
Jetzt hast du eine Unterbrechung. Ja, wie wir sehen, ist halt das Internet sehr
okay.
schwach.
I'm back.
Jetzt bist du wieder da.
Okay, sorry. Now my internet connection was gone. So, and I asked Rabbi Gagula already, if because we are not able to give space for everybody to post. It's very concentrated on learning and on answering questions and so on. But I already asked him, to create that we are able to create 7 laws of Noah section within our Torah club. I think it's one of the best possibilities for everybody who's coming in to start with 7 and then continue with everything else. And my suggestion was, instead of waiting and gathering all the money together and then start building the website and then go out, already in a transition time, start with the project on Torah Club, start and then basically discuss the process, the progress, show more people, and when we have enough and it's big enough, well, then we can go out and create this, when we have the full investments together, well, then we can go out and create, the 7 for heaven. I like this. I like the term 7 for heaven. When you said this, I really like this a lot. So, to create a 7 for heaven community, which is really then, Facebook, various languages, and so on and so on. So this was already, so I wouldn't consider it plan B, Benzion. I would consider it, basically the startup of the project, So, because while telling everybody about the project on the Torah Club, so we can raise, I believe, funds, to later on really create it as an overall project, under the 7 for heaven community. So.
I agree. I want this message to get to every human in planet. This is the goal here. And it is from Hashem, it is divine, and the reason it will succeed is because we will make it first united together with our hearts, and second, that we will make it professional. For example, there is a rabbi in Brazil, name is Yaakov Gerstadt, that created a website like I wanted to do in Portuguese language. He has 70,000 subscribers in YouTube, and he built Noachites communities in Brazil. It means that those are humans in Brazilians that are in communities saving the 7 laws of Noah. It means that it already happened in a country of Brazil. So what I'm speaking about now is to making it global.
Okay, I'm taking a look here. You sent me the link before, and perhaps I can show this to everybody. 1 second. So this is a Bnei Noach community in Brazil. Rabbi Gagula was talking about, So in the meantime, and I was quite interested because it's Brazil, and so this is in Portuguese, and already the YouTube channel, of Rabbi Yaakov. He has 70,000 people listening to this, and this in Brazil. And I think this is quite an accomplishment. I mean, it's a special language. Yes, Brazil has quite a number of people. So he sits in Sao Paulo, and already, does these 7 laws of North. So I think it's a super cool issue here. So this is where it's heading to, So I can put this perhaps also here in the link. If somebody, if somebody is on Facebook or so, you can check out what the community is. Yeah. So is there actually any other organizations who are currently going out to, teach about the 7 laws of Noah? I know that basically quite every Chabad guy is, totally into it. But are there any other organizations currently out there to spread the message in multiple languages, also to multiple nations? Is there currently anybody out there?
I know that I'm related to Chabad. I know that in our group they do it. In other groups today, Jewish people that are religious are very closed communities. They do not communicate with people that are not Jewish. So this is, of course, they miss the opportunity to spread this message. And I think that there are people that are religious and not Chabad that do it, but it's mainly Chabad leading this issue.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, wasn't the Rabbi, wasn't this the reason why later on the United States made this National Day of Learning or something like this? I mean,
yes, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who knows him, that we believe in Chabad that he is the Mashiach. Mashiach means the King of David, who makes salvation in the world. He in United States, when he has a birthday by the Hebrew calendar, which is Yud Aleph Nisan, every year by the Hebrew calendar, not the calendar of Christians, they make a law. The President of the United States makes a law in the White House of a day of education, and they speak about the message of the Torah to the nations. So this is made by the Americans from I think President Kennedy in the 70s.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, I know there was something, and it's I thought this was quite interesting. Now even the House of Congress, they started a drive to teach Torah values in the Congress, and Florida, I think 2-3 months ago, they adopted teaching Torah to the schools. So it will be now part of the curriculum, which I found extremely interesting. So there is definitely, the Americans, they are quite a bit further than us, the rest of the world, that they adopted already quite some issues. So, but this is very interesting. So we would be actually, the first real group officially working together, Nation of Ephraim, between your organization, our organization, who would go out to the message and reach indeed the ends of the earth. Is that correct?
Yes, and I hope that by our job together, we will inspire the Jewish people to do its job. It means to get connected to the nations. And the second picture is that the nations will do their job about adding goodness and kindness and be connected to the Jewish people.
Yes, and Jerusalem.
And Jerusalem and the Holy Land, of course. Yes, of course.
Super. Does anybody has any questions to Rabbi Gagula? Does he want to inquire something? Now you have the chance. Now you have to chance the grill him. No, and bombard him with questions. Otherwise, so I hope, of course, that we continue this. And not only this, I already talked with Alex about the opportunity, also with Hans, and so on, and some other guys that we really would like to, to make this a project within our NGO here, our Erbengemeinschaft Jakob, Society of the Heirs of Jacob, and start to raise funds for this issue. So I think there will be some more conversations and presentations, before we can put this all up. But do you have anything what you think would be now important for us to know, Ben-Zion?
Yes, that I suggest that my center is in Haifa, in a neighborhood called the German Colony. There I have a synagogue, which is universal. It is the only universal synagogue in Haifa. That in this synagogue, people get inside and they learn about the 7 laws of Noah. The reason that people come to us, it is because in this neighborhood, tourists come. When they come to travel the Holy Land, they come to our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is the highest tourist place in Haifa because it has attractive places to see. And we are in a good, our synagogue is in a good place that all the tourists that are traveling, they come very near to us. So we invite them to come to a synagogue, and they're not Jewish. It is new to them. And they come inside and they hear about the message of the Torah, and later they want to stay in touch. So I have a connection with somebody from Germany, somebody from Belgium, and so on and so on. Now the tourists are from all the nations, are from the East, or from Europe, from America, from South America, and so on. So if you have this website that we talked about in this project, and we give them a flyer that they can get to this website and learn about the 7 laws of Noah, it would be the best thing that to continue the communications from there with them, and then to build an EFI center in their country. Now, wanted to say that I suggest that my center in Haifa would be the first EFI center in the Holy Land.
Yes, I'm in. Who's in? Okay.
Absolutely. Hallelujah.
So, Ernesto, you have a
Hallelujah.
Ja, nice to meet you, Ben-Zion. Und zwar, Ulf, ich hoffe, du kannst das übersetzen. Und zwar ist das ja eine aktuelle Situation auch in Israel, die politische Lage mit dem Gericht. Und da wollte ich von Ben-Zion wissen, wie ist denn so die Stimmung allgemein überhaupt in der Bevölkerung? Was denken die denn? Wie denken die denn darüber? Oder wir bekommen ja nur mit diese linke Propaganda von, ja, da sind Demonstrationen dagegen, aber wie ist denn tatsächlich die Stimmung? Ich meine, er wohnt ja da direkt vor Ort und kann uns da bestimmt so ein Stimmungsbild geben. Das ist immer interessant.
Okay, Ben-Zion. Ernesto wanted to know, so currently, of course, we are getting a lot of news about the conflict concerning the High Court, So, and it's, so we have on the one side, for example, we were totally, enthusiastic about, the election of Itamar Ben-Gvir and Smodrich, Torah-based government. But of course, in the world, it looks like it's a worst catastrophe, especially right now, what's happening with the judicial reform. So Ernesto wanted to ask, how is currently the feeling, what is the scoop? What is going on currently in Israel? How does the population involve? Is this really such a big split between the secular and the religious movement, or is this just blown up out of proportions? What is the feeling in the land?
it is blown out of proportion. I give for an example. People think in the Holy Land, every spot in the Holy Land there are wars and terror attacks.
Yes, I know this.
But when they come to the Holy Land, they see that the places that are terror attacks and the wars are very minor places. Most of the land of the Holy Land is safe and secure. And in this issue, people live their life in the Holy Land. They don't care about it. They don't speak about it. People elected the right-wing government, and they wanted to exercise the reform in the court.
Yes.
There will not be civil war for this issue.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either. I don't think so. Although there are like, I heard now former Ehud Olmert, just came out of prison and now he's calling for war. Unbelievable, so.
It doesn't have a meaning. He can say whatever he wants. It is good for the, for the chatting. Nothing more from this.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. I also believe that, this is the whole issue. The right wing received a democratic majority because people want to have law and order, and they want, to stick with the Torah. And of course, the left guys, they scream the loudest, but they are actually only a minority. They only look like if they are big, but they're actually very small. It's my take on this. So, but it's
yes,
good to know.
yes.
Yeah?
They make a lot of noise. They're making a lot of noise, but people live their life in the Holy Land, and it is not something that interests in the regular day the people here.
No, of course not. And when I see you standing before the palm trees and very nice, it doesn't seem too bad. So.
Yes, my background is real. I am sitting. I'm near my house, and I'm speaking from outside because now my children are sleeping. So I came out of the house that I will not interrupt them to sleep.
Very nice. Okay, Ben-Zion. So now let me ask the other guys. Habt ihr noch irgendwie eine Frage, was ihr vielleicht noch David?
Hello, Ben-Zion.
Shalom.
First of all, I'm happy because I will arrive in Jerusalem on Sunday. And my mother-in-law is crying all the day about the journey to Israel because she is direct, only they have only the information about the Tagesschau and the news in Germany are always talking about that is a war zone. Be careful of your money, be careful of the people, be careful of everything there. And that is in the German news. So now I'm happy. I think I see everything is friendly behind you. I hope for you there's no robber behind you or something like that. And,
I also have to confess,
Yeah.
Jerusalem, okay, for a capital city. Everybody could walk around there completely in the middle of the night. Nobody touched you. It's super secure. Yes. And all the city. People know how to behave.
But you also can see the difference between what the German government is telling us about Israel and what is true. So all the people get frightened about the information in the news, and so there is a point of interest to come to Israel, but the information behind is danger, war, and don't go this way. Stay here and stay indoctrinated for the next 100 years.
Yes, this is not only in Germany, it's other places in Europe. And it is the media that makes this mislead the people. And of course, everybody is invited to the Holy Land, and it is a good place to connect to the Torah and to the values of God and spirituality.
So David is most likely then the first guy of us who's visiting you then next week.
Yes, he is invited to our FE center in Haifa, and of course we will want to build the center also in Jerusalem, and every place in Israel, and of course every place in the planet.
So Hammer, any other? Oh yes, Hannes.
Yes, thank you. I just want to mention, thank you. Hello, Rabbi Ben Zion. Thank you very much. For me, it was totally amazing today to see how what you told, how this fits to Ulf. And I know I'm with the nation of Ephraim 4 years, and a lot of Jews didn't connect to us in the beginning because in the review, I guess we have been just too much Orthodox for the most guys. So I'm very happy about your connection. It fits totally what you told with Ulf, because we were talking all the years from we want to collect the lost tribes in the nations, we want to build epicenters everywhere, and we are internet. And now you showed up and you say totally the same. So this is totally amazing how this fits together, the connection from you both, and I'm happy about it. Thank you very much.
Welcome, man. Pleasure.
It feels like the new covenant from Jeremiah 31, 34. It's exactly this.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, and also Menzion said very much, when we start this issue, the Gagula, it's not far away. And I think, it's very important that what we also said together, the physical connection, this is why we started the original Levi Center, because it's the best way. You open up the door and people come to you. They want to feel somebody, touch somebody, shake their hand, sit down and talk. And when you're, when you're just talking here via internet, I told you this is not real. It's it's good, for distance. But at the end of the day, in order to live a holy lifestyle, you need a community. When you are around, surrounded with all, in the 49th level of Tum'ah, and then you try to live a holy lifestyle, it's like very, very bad. It's very bad. So a community is absolutely key to the issue, and I'm very excited also about this. So if we would not have any more specifics concerning the project, did everybody get the idea what we want to do? All right. So then we get to work on this, and I would say we can cut off the live feed. Say to our viewers out there, in case anybody watches, good night, and then would perhaps continue a bit here in our little circle. If you like to stay, and continue talking to us, it would be very great. Otherwise, we say goodbye to all the live viewers and say